Adopt the mindset of an unstoppable focus in just 1 week is Stoicism. Imagine waking up each morning determined to tackle the day, yet the distractions of life pull you in countless directions. This is where the Stoic principle of focus can become your ally. As Epictetus wisely states, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it. This principle emphasizes the power of your response amidst chaos. Picture yourself at work, a myriad of tasks awaiting your attention. Colleagues chatter around you, phones ring incessantly, emails flood your inbox. It's overwhelming, isn't it? Yet, you can choose where to direct your attention. Instead of succumbing to the noise, you take a deep breath, grounding yourself. You focus solely on the task that matters most today. You visualize its completion, the satisfaction it will bring. This is how Stoicism can transform your daily life. How often do you let minor interruptions derail your concentration? Do you find yourself scrolling through social media instead of completing essential tasks? Reflecting on these questions allows you to gain insight into your habits. With distractions pulling you from every angle, reclaim your focus by prioritizing what's essential. You remember a time when you lost a track of hours, completely absorbed in a book or a project. That sense of flow can be your daily norm if you choose to cultivate it. Imagine the satisfaction of checking off that crucial task on your list, feeling a wave of accomplishment wash over you. As you consider this shift in mindset, ask yourself, what would change if you devoted your full attention to one task at a time? How would your life improve if you embraced the discipline of focus? These questions invite deeper contemplation on your daily habits and how they align with the Stoic way. Take a moment to appreciate how your environment influences your focus. Notice the persistent buzz of notifications, the temptation of a quick chat with a colleague. Recognize that just as Epictetus said, it's about your reaction. You have the power to choose your response. Now, I encourage you to practice this Stoic focus over the next 24 hours. Identify a single task that requires your undivided attention tomorrow. Eliminate distractions and create an optimal work environment. Lean into this commitment and experience the clarity it brings to your mind. Before you immerse yourself in this challenge, here's an important heads up. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube unsubscribed them without warning. Check the red button below to ensure you're still subscribed to the channel, because I don't want you to miss any Stoic lesson coming up. And while you're here, smash that powerful like. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. Tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I love getting to know every amazing person who's part of this community. Your participation makes all the difference. Let's interact. As you embark on this journey of focused attention, allow yourself to recognize a common barrier that may be holding you back, the allure of control. We often trick ourselves into believing that we must handle everything at once, juggling tasks like a circus performer. This misconception is a recipe for chaos. Take a moment. Are you trying to control every aspect of your day, every interaction, and every outcome? Think about it. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus reminds us, This principle applies not only to material wealth, but to our mental landscape. Consider which tasks are truly necessary and which ones are simply noise. Imagine this. You're in the middle of a project, completely absorbed. Yet, your mind wanders to thoughts of what others might need from you. The notifications pinging on your phone pull at your attention, like a child tugging on their parent's sleeve. You feel that familiar tug of obligation. In that moment, remember that your worth isn't calculated by how much you do, but by the quality of what you choose to focus on. It's in these moments of distraction that you have a choice. You can either surrender to the pull of others' demands or reclaim your time and energy. When faced with interruptions, notice how your body reacts. Your shoulders tighten, your breath becomes shallow. Stop. Take a deep breath. Visualize this. You are sitting at your desk, the light streaming in through the window, illuminating the path to your focused task. Feel the warmth of that light. Let it remind you that your focus can be a source of illumination in your day, cutting through the clutter around you. What if, instead of fighting against those interruptions, you acknowledged them without reacting? When a colleague walks by, instead of breaking your concentration, let them fade into the background. Picture your mind as a serene lake. When a pebble is thrown, the ripples can spread, but they don't have to disturb your entire surface. Ask yourself, what would change if I chose to respond to distractions with calm acceptance rather than frustration? How much more productive could I be if I made deliberate choices about where to direct my focus? As we consider these questions, reflect on how the world often pulls us into a whirlwind of priorities. It's easy to get lost in the hustle of life, thinking that every demand on your time is urgent. Yet, Stoicism teaches us that not every situation deserves our immediate response. Now, over the next week, practice this newfound awareness. Identify a moment each day where you can practice acceptance of distractions without being controlled by them. Let this nurturing approach transform your perception of productivity. Embrace this journey of focus. With each step, remind yourself that clarity is a choice. The more you center your thoughts, the more you expand your capacity for genuine productivity. Imagine the peace that comes with knowing you are in control of what truly matters. Are you ready to reclaim your time? Reflect on how you can cultivate this focus daily and notice the shift in your life. Let this challenge guide you toward a more profound understanding of your own potential and purpose. As you continue on this journey of focused attention, let's explore another important aspect of Stoicism, the art of acceptance. Accepting what you cannot change frees you up to invest your energy in what you can influence. Picture this. You wake up to a cloudy day. Plans for a picnic become complicated. You might feel frustrated or disappointed. But what if you shifted your perspective? What if instead of resisting the rain, you embraced it? You could grab an umbrella, change your plans, and find joy in a cozy day indoors. This simple act teaches us that acceptance can open doors to new experiences. Think about your daily life. How often do you resist situations beyond your control? Maybe it's a traffic jam that makes you late, or a project at work that doesn't go as planned. Stoicism reminds us not to waste our energy fighting these forces. Instead, we can find power in our reactions. When you face a setback, take a moment to breathe. Close your eyes, if you need to. Acknowledge the emotions that surface: frustration, anxiety, or even anger. It's okay to feel these things. Now, ask yourself what you can do next. What positive action can you take? This is where your focus can truly shine. For example, let's say you're behind on a work deadline. Instead of stressing about what didn't get done, focus on what you can accomplish today. Set a small goal. Maybe it's drafting just one paragraph or completing one task on your to-do list. Celebrate that small win. Each step forward is progress, no matter how small. Now, consider your relationships. We often find ourselves trying to control how others react or feel. It's exhausting and often unproductive. Instead, practice acceptance here too. If a friend cancels plans at the last minute, consider how you can respond with grace. You might choose to spend that time on a hobby or catch up on reading. By accepting their choice, you regain control over your own time. As you reflect on these ideas, think about what acceptance looks like in your life. Is there an area where you struggle to let go? Maybe it's a past mistake or a disappointment. Take a moment to acknowledge it, then let it go. Know that you cannot change what has happened, but you can choose how you move forward. This week, dedicate time to embrace acceptance. Each day, look for moments that might test your patience or control. Instead of reacting with frustration, try to accept the situation as it is. Notice how your body feels when you shift your mindset. Do your shoulders relax? Does your breath slow down? Picture this. Each time you practice acceptance, it's like tossing a handful of pebbles into a river. The water flows around them, gently moving forward without disruption. You have the same potential to flow through life's challenges. Are you ready to take this next step? Reflect on what acceptance means for you and how it can shape your daily experiences. Find power in this practice and notice how it changes your focus. Remember, clarity is within your reach. With each small step, you're building a stronger foundation for your journey ahead. In the next chapter, we'll dive deeper into the importance of gratitude and how it can transform your perspective even further. Until then, carry this sense of acceptance with you and watch how it enriches your life. As we move forward on this journey, let's explore another powerful Stoic principle: the importance of gratitude. Gratitude can shift your mindset significantly. It helps you appreciate what you have rather than fixating on what you lack. Think about it. How often do you pause to recognize the good things in your life? Maybe it's a warm cup of coffee in the morning or the laughter of a friend. These small moments are easy to overlook, but they hold immense value. Imagine this. You wake up feeling a bit overwhelmed. You have a busy day ahead, and the worries start creeping in. Instead of getting lost in those thoughts, take a moment to breathe and reflect. What are 3 things you appreciate today? They don't have to be big. Perhaps it's the sound of birds outside your window or a cozy sweater you love. This simple practice can help reframe your day. Gratitude isn't just about recognizing the good. It's also about accepting the challenges. Life will throw curveballs. When you face difficulties, gratitude can ground you. You might be having a tough week at work. Instead of focusing on what's going wrong, ask yourself what you're learning from this experience. What skills are you developing? How are you growing? This shift in perspective can turn obstacles into opportunities. Now, picture a moment of frustration. Maybe someone cuts you off in traffic. It's easy to feel anger bubble up. Instead, try to cultivate gratitude. Remember that everyone makes mistakes. Acknowledge the situation, but choose not to let it control your mood. With this practice, you reclaim your peace. Let's bring this back to your daily routine. Each night, consider keeping a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things that made you smile that day. This process allows you to reflect on the positives, creating a habit of appreciation. Over time, you'll find yourself more attuned to the good around you. As you practice gratitude, notice how it affects your focus. When you're aware of the positive aspects of you, life, distractions seem less significant. You become better equipped to handle the chaos. You can step back and say, I have so much to be thankful for, despite the noise. Let's explore how gratitude can enhance your relationships. Think about the people in your life. Have you told them what they mean to you lately? A simple comma, thank you, can strengthen connections. Reach out to someone who has supported you. Let them know how much you appreciate them. This act not only lifts their spirits, but also reinforces your bonds. Now, challenge yourself this week. As you move through your days, find moments to express gratitude. Whether it's through a message, a note, or a simple compliment, share your appreciation. Watch how this practice transforms your interactions and builds stronger relationships. In the next chapter, we'll dive deeper into the idea of resilience. We'll explore how Stoicism teaches us to bounce back from challenges with strength. For now, carry this sense of gratitude with you. Remember that appreciation can illuminate even the toughest days. Take a deep breath and embrace the good, learning to celebrate life's little victories along the way. As we continue on this path, let's dive into resilience and how it connects to our practice of Stoicism. Resilience is our ability to bounce back from challenges. It's about facing difficulties head-on and emerging stronger on the other side. Imagine this. You're walking down the street when suddenly you trip and fall. The first instinct might be to feel embarrassed or frustrated. But what if, instead, you took a moment to gather yourself up and reflect? A stumble like that can be a metaphor for life. We all experience falls, both literal and metaphorical. The key is how we respond to them. In our lives, we face many setbacks. It could be a missed deadline at work, a disagreement with a friend, or an opportunity that didn't pan out as expected. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the setback itself that matters, but how we choose to respond to it. Think about a time when things didn't go your way. Did you dwell on the failure, or did you treat it as a learning experience? This week, I challenge you to view obstacles from a new angle. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? This simple question can shift your mindset from negative to positive. Consider a sports team that loses a match. Instead of giving up, they analyze their performance. They find ways to improve for the next game. This is resilience at its core. It's about getting back up, learning, and trying again with renewed energy. Now, let's apply this idea to your daily life. When a challenge arises, take a breath. Acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel upset or frustrated. Then, think about what steps you can take to move forward. Maybe it's reaching out for support or breaking the problem down into smaller parts. Small actions lead to big changes over time. As you practice resilience, remember to celebrate your small victories. It could be leveling up at work or simply getting through a tough day. These wins add up and build confidence. You are capable of more than you realize. Another important aspect of resilience is maintaining a positive mindset. Sometimes, it feels like everything is going wrong. In those moments, looking for the silver lining can help. Perhaps a delay in your plans leads to unexpected time with a loved one. Finding gratitude in difficult times is a powerful tool. Let's not forget the importance of support. We don't have to face our challenges alone. Think about friends or family members who uplift you. Share your struggles with them. They may offer new perspectives that you haven't considered. This connection can be incredibly healing. As you navigate through tough times, remind yourself of your strength. You have overcome challenges before. You can do it again. Use the principles of Stoicism to ground yourself. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. This week, take time to reflect on your resilience. Identify a recent challenge and explore how you handled it. What did you learn? How did you grow? In the next chapter, we'll explore how setting intentions can guide us toward purposeful actions. Until then, embrace the power of resilience. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow. You are stronger than you think, so keep moving forward. As the week unfolded, he had consciously embraced the Stoic principles of focus, acceptance, and gratitude. Each day became an experiment, pushing himself to respond rather than react. He reflected on the moments that tested his patience, transforming setbacks into stepping stones. It was as if he had found a new set of tools to navigate the noise of daily life. On the last day of the week, he sat down with a cup of coffee, recalling the challenges he had faced. He remembered a particularly chaotic day at work when multiple projects piled up and distractions seemed relentless. Instead of succumbing to frustration, he'd taken a deep breath and centered himself. He focused on one task at a time, illuminated by the clarity he had cultivated through his practice. That morning, he noticed an email notification popping up on his screen. Old him would have panicked, immediately shifting his attention. But now, he smiled. He understood that not every notification required his immediate response. With newfound clarity, he completed his current task before checking the email. This small victory felt monumental. Later in the week, he faced another challenge. A dear friend had canceled plans at the last minute, triggering his initial disappointment. In the past, such a setback might have thrown him into a spiral of worry and frustration. Instead, he used it as an opportunity. He embraced acceptance, choosing to spend the unexpected free time on a hobby he had neglected for too long. With a sense of gratitude, he realized how these moments, however small, shaped his perspective. As the sun set on that final day, he felt a wave of satisfaction wash over him. He had transformed what was once a whirlwind of stress into a framework of growth. He documented his reflections each night, creating a gratitude journal that bloomed with appreciation for life's simple pleasures. It was here, amidst his written thoughts, that he found the strength to confront his fears and celebrate his victories. Reflecting on this week-long journey, he understood that the principles of Stoicism were not a set of rules, but a guiding philosophy. They had become a lens through which he viewed his experiences. What could have been mere obstacles became opportunities for resilience. He was more equipped to face life's complexities, grounded in the understanding that he could choose his responses. Suddenly, he found himself wondering about those around him. Had they noticed the changes in him? His colleagues, friends, and family were all part of this journey. This was a shared path, not one traversed alone. Inspired by this thought, he decided to reach out. He sent messages to a few friends, expressing gratitude for their presence in his life and sharing the insights he had gained. The responses warmed his heart. Friends opened up, sharing their struggles and victories. Conversations flowed, revealing the power of connection. It became clear that this journey could inspire not just him, but those around him. Together, they could cultivate a space of support, resilience, and shared growth. He leaned back, a smile forming on his face. The awareness of his journey was not just about personal growth. It was about lifting others. The idea of community blossomed within him, and he knew he had a responsibility to share what he had learned. As he contemplated the path ahead, he felt invigorated, ready to keep growing and encouraging others. The stakes were high, but he embraced the challenge. He understood that each day was a new chance to practice and expand upon the lessons of Stoicism. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow that seemed to symbolize his transformation. There was peace in knowing he could be a source of light for himself and others. And so, with a heart full of gratitude and a mind sharpened by focus, he stepped confidently into the future that awaited him. Do you want to continue advancing on your path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content has helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't keep wisdom to yourself. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.